Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Monday, July 10th, 2023. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with a look back at last week's ticket sales. Attendance figures for last week show that SmackDown led the pack for live attendance among major wrestling TV shows, with 13,617 fans filling Madison Square Garden last Friday night. Monday Night Raw was in second place with 10,343 fans attending at CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore. AEW's weekly tapings followed, with Dynamite drawing 5,746 to Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and Collision drawing 2,474 fans to the Brandt Center in Regina, Saskatchewan. In Major League Wrestling news, the new partnership between MLW and the Fight Plus pay streaming platform that began Saturday night with the Never Say Never pay-per-view is set to continue with a series of 4 more planned events, according to an official announcement. The 4 scheduled events are as follows: MLW Fury Road on September 3rd, MLW Slaughterhouse on October 14th, MLW Fightland on November 18th, and MLW One Shot on December 7th. In Revolution Pro news, yesterday's Rev Pro Epic Counter 2023 in London's York Hall saw 4 different title changes take place. In the main event, Michael Oku defeated the Great Okan in 26 minutes and 34 seconds to become the new Rev Pro Undisputed British Heavyweight Champion, ending Khan's reign at 204 days. Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Champion Alex Windsor beat Southside Women's Champion Sky Smithson, Danny Luna, and Hyen in a 4-way match to unify the British Women's title and Southside Women's title. In the other 2 title changes, Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews of Subculture defeated Brendan White and Danny Jones of Greedy Souls to win the Rev Pro Undisputed British Tag Team Championship, and Connor Mills beat Robbie X in the opening match to take the Rev Pro Undisputed British Cruiserweight title. Also on the card, Will Ospreay beat Leon Slater in Ospreay's first match since defeating Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Jordan Brakes. Luke Jacobs went over Tom Lawler, and Trent Seven topped Shaw Samuels. In Game Changer Wrestling news, the company presented JCW Big Ass Extreme Birthday Bash on YouTube yesterday from the Ridgefield Park Knights of Columbus in Ridgefield, New Jersey. Blake Christian made his 5th defense of the GCW World title, defeating Beastman in 10 minutes and 52 seconds. In other results, Lee Moriarty, Alex Shelley, and Kushida beat Starboy Charlie, Jordan Oliver, and Nick Wayne. Utami Hayashishita defeated Janai Kai. Joey Janela defeated Billy Starks in an intergender match. Mao beat Speedball Mike Bailey, and the One Called Manders won an 18-man bunkhouse stampede battle royal. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.